Hello, and welcome back to the Variant Geek Podcast. I'm Brennan.
I am Zach.
And this is Jason.
And in recent news, I've been reading manga.
You?
Just pissed off everybody that reads manga. I finished Uzumaki, which is a horror one by Junji Ito.
Weird.
It was
really weird.
Don't talk about it. I don't even want to hear about it.
Basically,
anyway, it's a horror book. Don't read it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so...
read it.
No.
It's very good.
Don't.
It's just
trash.
a circle, a big circle.
No, it's very, very good.
For weirdos like you.
It's very good. I definitely
This
recommend
man's
reading
really gonna cut some...
Basically, a town is consumed by a spiral. And it's by Junji Ito, who's a very famous horror manga writer.
Correct.
Who has a fascination with body dysmorphia. You can look that up on your own time. I won't explain what it is. But a lot of his books, I think actually all of them, have some form of that. And I finished Dissolving Classroom as well.
the devil!
I'm working on Berserk right now.
Rip.
Which is pretty good so far.
Metopia.
Yeah. I also got Game Pass Ultimate again for $1.
Woo!
Woo. And, oh gosh, there's... I'm excited for Scarlet Nexus that's coming out soon. It's kind of like Code Vein, I think. To my understanding, it's another Weeaboo Souls.
Weeaboo Souls!
Which I'm completely fine with. I know some people didn't like Code Vein. I personally enjoyed it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Any other recent news?
So they...
I read the first 4 books of Vinland Saga. It's good. It's Vikings. Read it.
And watch the anime. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Jason, any recent
They
news?
released the new Pokemon Arceus? Is that what it is?
They're not releasing
Well,
it
not
anytime soon.
not really. They've released like stuff for it, haven't they?
Oh, I think
to
they are
Google.
coming out with stuff soon. And I know they're going to talk more about it at E3.
Let me look at my news. Oh, yeah, right here. Find out what's next on Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And then the Legends.
I'm curious about those. Those could be either pretty good or meh.
Correct.
But other than that...
Necromunda came out.
Yeah, Necromundo. Excited to maybe get that.
How did you guys like it?
I like it. It's
Good.
kind of a scaled down looter shooter in a way. Not like overly ridiculous. There's a lot of really cool abilities in it. And it's an IP that I really enjoy. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
God bless.
Oh gosh, I can't really... I know they announced some more stuff for anime. Record of Ragnarok, which is a...
It wasn't about your anime. Keep talking about your Ragnarok.
Record of Ragnarok. Would you listen?
It's basically...
This dude thinking everything's
Immortals.
about him.
Because whenever I talk about something I'm passionate about, you two go ear to ear and just start talking to each other.
Yes. Because we're listening and we're letting you talk.
And then you're talking crap on me, and then I want to be sad.
Nah.
You're already sad. It's not because of us.
Well, okay.
Okay.
But Record of Ragnarok, I wanted to get it while we were in Washington. I never found it.
What? Did you not find it at one of those shops?
I 100% forgot to look at it at Barnes & Noble. I forgot to look
You didn't
for
find it at the shop we went to?
I didn't find it at AU. I also didn't... I don't think they actually had any manga at that shop.
Really?
I don't think they did. I don't think either of those two guys are probably into collecting or reading manga.
No. I mean, like, in Seattle. The shop we went to in Seattle.
Oh. I also forgot to look there.
Because I almost guarantee they would have had it.
They might have. I mean, AU had the 4th book, but they didn't have the first one. But it's basically about... It's kind of like almost Mortal Kombat, I think, in a sense, where your gods are fighting mortals and like the strongest mortals, and then basically the winner. I honestly don't really know what it's about, but I know it's coming out on Netflix either late June or mid July. So
you know
that's kind of cool.
Do you know who's in it? On the Netflix adaptation of it?
What do you mean, like, in it?
Like voices, who created it, who's...
Oh, God.
Is it, like, famous? Because I'm assuming it's in Japanese.
Yeah. Animating. Record of Ragnarok. It's being done by Graphinica.
Sure.
I don't know what they've done. Geez, I don't actually know if they've done anything big. Works. Let's look at their works.
Ooh, that's a beautiful sound.
I love this topic.
No.
Me too.
They've done some OVAs, but other than that, they haven't really done anything. But anyways, let's move on to the topic of the episode.
The topic du jour, if you will.
That is best vehicles in video games.
Best or just video game vehicles?
Or just we can just talk about video game vehicles. Jason, do you want to start?
I would love to start because you've asked me about this. So in the video game Paper Mario, the Origami King, there is a section where you were in the desert, and in the desert you get a car. It is in the shape of a boot. It's actually a callback from one of the original Super Mario games. But because it's the Goomba Shoe, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Goomba Shoe. And as you drive around, and it is one of my favorite aspects of that game. I've talked about it before, but you basically are driving around a shoe, and it zips around really fast through the desert, and I enjoy it. But that is one of my favorite, I've learned, video game vehicles because it's so silly.
Yeah.
But are you counting horses or other animals?
I'm gonna say no on the horses and
What?
animals.
But the Skyrim horse is a goat. Well, it's not a goat. It basically is a goat.
It's a goat.
It runs
Wait a
up the
second.
mountainside. So good. I love that horse, and I'll talk about it until I die being amazing.
Are we going to just do animals of video games in another episode? Wink,
Horses,
wink,
horses,
nudge, nudge.
horses,
Animals
and
are
horses.
Pets of video games.
My favorite pets in World of Warcraft, but we'll get there.
Oh my god.
His name's Bone Storm, right? And he goes, Bone Storm! And swings around an axe.
So it's
He's
like
amazing.
Pokemon.
Yes, it's like Pokemon. They put it in... Wow. Get over it.
Wow. All I have to say is best vehicle is the bicycle that you get in any of the Pokemon games, and Professor Oak going, you can't ride that bicycle here. You can't ride that here. And you're like, but it's a bicycle. Let me do it.
I'd say one of my favorite vehicles from recent memory, because I actually did have fun playing it,
Did you?
was the Warthog when we played
Basic.
Halo.
My
the Master
favorite's the
Chief
Banshee.
Collection. And I love just being bad at Halo.
Correct. This dude playing SWAT is the greatest experience ever.
Every time I want to throw my controller at his TV.
My controller at my TV. I swear to God.
One of these days we'll get in there.
No.
Oh.
No.
Another one will probably obviously be the Normandy from Mass Effect. If you haven't played it, the Legendary Edition's out. Go
Get
play
it.
that. It's has a lot of improvements and everything, all the DLC, so I wouldn't recommend going and getting like the original games. I would just get the Legendary Edition.
Treat yourself, king. Get both.
But it's also been 10 years since Mass Effect 2 came out. So at the beginning of it, you see the Normandy explode.
Nah.
And it was like, oh my god, my ship is gone. I was sad. And then literally like an hour later, Joker comes in. And
Like,
he's like,
from Persona 5?
yeah.
I look like him.
I didn't. No, never mind.
Nah, Seth Green Joker.
Oh, okay.
And he comes in, he's like, hey, you need a pilot? And you're like, yeah. And then you see the new Normandy SR2, all shiny and pretty.
Anyway, I really like...
And
We talked about too many things!
I like the Normandy. It's very useful, very versatile, and one of the best vehicles in gaming. I'm sorry, I'm passionate about stuff.
Are you?
This is why I'm quiet all the time, because I get crap for
You're
speaking.
not quiet, though, on here. You talk a lot.
It's because I'm passionate.
So, one
Good.
thing I really
Be
like
passionate.
in video games... I don't
Brendan
know why
doesn't
we're
want me to be
arguing.
passionate.
No. I just don't like you.
Oh, I don't
Oh
like
my
me
God.
either.
No. I live here now. This is now my home.
Okay.
Get out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can stay. This dude thinking everything about him. Now I don't even know what to say.
You know what I have to say?
You're welcome.
No. Let's take a break from our sponsor.
Ah, yes. Raise Energy. Go to repsports.com and use code VGPodcast at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Thanks to Brennan Benz for finding us a sponsor.
Yeah, I got you, homie.
Make sure you do that, please. Please.
Go buy yourself a shirt. They're nice.
They are nice.
They're very comfortable.
Please support us.
Yes, beg. That's what we need is begging.
Go buy a sour apple one. They're good too.
Anyways, back to the episode. Brennan, what's one of your favorite video game vehicles?
I had one in mind, and then
Did you like the Warthog? The Banshee? The Scorpion?
I don't like the Scorpion.
Why not?
Because every time I get in it, I die.
Okay, that's
no,
fair.
I do like the Scorpion a lot. It's
No.
I don't like the Wraith. The Wraith I
Okay.
hate. That thing is stupid clunk.
Messy. So,
Stupid clunk.
I'm going to talk about Halo Reach
Go
because
for it.
of what I've played in the last...
I like the forklift in Halo Reach.
The last 4 months that I've played it. Literally, when you're in the helicopter and you're flying over, I've literally killed myself because I'm like, let's shoot our own helicopter.
Oh my god. I like the Ghost in Halo a lot. I just like zooming and
Ghosts?
just like running people over in it. It's funny.
Mr. Ghostman.
Mr. Postman. But what the heck? What
I mean, if you don't have one, I have another one.
I like horses in Elder Scrolls V Skyrim because they traverse mountains with the efficiency of a mountain goat whilst carrying my Dragonborn that is over encumbered by 900 pounds of gear. And I gotta sell that crap in Whiterun so I can go get more crap.
And yet that horse is not even over encumbered.
And the horse is not over. The horse said my back, but I got this. Oh my god, I had a good one, but no I don't.
What about when you guys were playing Dead by Daylight? The zombie game?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were in that like little...
trucks.
The
little...
It's not DVD, because that's like...
It's not.
It's no, it's not State of Decay 2.
State of Decay 2.
Yeah,
Like State of Decay
where
2.
you guys are like sitting in your little
The
car,
little
you like
sedan.
run over the zombies with the sedan.
Or Zach running me over with it. And then
Yes.
me finally leaving, being like, nope. That was fun. We played that game once.
Yeah,
And it was
streamed
funny
it,
to
too.
watch.
Make sure you go check out our streams.
It won't be saved anymore.
No,
it's
it
been
definitely
months.
won't. But I might try streaming some more this summer.
Nah, you can't.
I'm streaming my model stuff.
I might
Getting to
actually
something.
stream some of my stuff from my room if I can actually get it to work.
Your room?
Yeah.
That's where you do your rooming.
That's where you and Frentori hang out. Anyway. Anyway.
I would say another one of my favorite vehicles is Morgana, who turns into a bus in Persona 5 when you're in Mementos. Yeah, she's a cat, and then she turns into a bus, so you can drive around.
For those
Mementos.
viewers that cannot see me, I am squinting my eyes at Zachary.
Because I look like Joker from Persona 5.
I look like no, I don't look like because he just said a cat turns into a bus.
It's Japan.
Yeah.
Well, it's so because Mementos is basically the society's unconscious.
Oh, so it's like a dream state.
Yeah, and so you
the
'cause
cat is a
basically
familiar,
the goal-
probably.
The goal, yeah, she actually is. You find that out at like the end of the game.
Oops, I spoiled that game. Never touched it.
Because she's always like, I'm actually a person. I'm a person. I'm a person. I have to be a person. Where do I come from? And you find out like near the very end of the game that she was actually
not a person.
familiar, created by Lavenza to help you
She turns-
find you and basically help you end the demon.
Okay.
The devil.
All I have to
whatever.
say is, it's not that hard to discover that a cat turning into a bus is not a human.
Well,
So that's all I'm going to
because you
say.
have the personas.
A vehicle that I absolutely hate is
Morgana.
the Trident in Apex Legends.
Ooh. I love that.
That thing sucked. It's so much fun, but it's so garbage.
It is
because
very garbage.
You start driving and someone says, Arcstar, and then you're dead. Arcstar. Because by the way, Arcstars don't stun you anymore. Thanks a lot for lying, Respawn. That's the dumbest thing. They're like, here's all these changes for these games, and they don't actually.
Thanks for ruining Watson.
Like they're like, yeah, Gibby's dome will be damaged now, and then
it's not.
When we're playing in arena, I'm like, pop, 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 and the dome's still there, and I'm like, something is wrong here. But like,
it takes forever to get out of the Trident too. It takes forever to get in, forever to get out.
But you know what they did change? Lifeline doesn't have its shield anymore. They changed that. That's helpful. Losers.
Yay, vehicles.
Vehicles.
I love vehicles. But do you have any other vehiculars you would prefer to talk about?
Manslaughter. I love that it went silent. Vehicular manslaughter. No.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, you were like, what? I almost just typed in vehicular manslaughter.
I'll keep talking about the boot car if you want me to. Let me tell you something.
Go for it. You love that thing.
I zoomed around that bad boy of a desert. And then you get to park, and if you park correctly, they give you money.
I mean, one of the most like really iconic thing, even people who haven't even played the game like me, is Sweet Tooth's thing in Twisted Metal.
How did I forget about this vehicle?
I don't know.
What?
The Ebon Hawk from KOTOR and KOTOR 2.
This man's really forgot about his favorite game, NA.
The great ship. It's a freighter class ship. It's real cool. It kind of looks like the Millennium Falcon. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still cool. It's still a little bit different enough that it's its own thing.
What?
And
they changed it just enough.
You originally get it from Davik as you're escaping Taurus, and then you keep it for the rest of the game.
Yes,
I don't know why you lose it.
And
it's a really cool ship. It's big enough that it can fit all of your party members.
How many party members do you have, Zachary?
9. You get 9 party members.
You can only have 2.
You can only have 2 at a time. 2 with you at a time. But you have 9 party members total to choose from, unless you do certain things, and then certain characters become unavailable, and yada yada yada.
Why have we not talked about Mario Kart? The carts in Mario Kart.
Because they're okay. They're okay.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, what are you gonna
Mario Kart, Rainbow Road, best road NA.
What's the best race, Jason?
Mario Kart.
I prefer. Let's see. I want to say either Wario's level that I can't think of it now. It's like Wario's something.
Wario's
something, or the Rainbow Road, the original Rainbow Road.
Would you consider the paraglider from Breath of the Wild technically a vehicle?
No, because they have a vehicle. They have a vehicle in that game. You get a motorcycle.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Don't have the DLC, but I know about it.
But it's there.
But it's been there.
The worst vehicle in all of gaming, I changed my mind, is the cargo or the payload truck in Overwatch, because that thing moves like a quarter mile an hour. I think garbage.
That's true.
I think it's garbage.
It's garbage.
One that's okay that I didn't mind was the flying machine in Assassin's Creed 2. They used for a single mission. That took me forever to beat because I was bad at Assassin's Creed 2 when I first played it.
Oh, Zachary.
I like the long ships in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, yeah.
The long ships?
I love Edward Kenway's ship in Black Flag.
I just like customizing it, being like, it's the Black Pearl!
Ahoy, matey!
But actually, I think you have more customization options in Valhalla.
You do.
For your long ships.
Yeah.
And they can look really freaking cool.
I have an ice thing right now.
I haven't, because I watched you play it a little bit. I haven't actually played much of the raiding DLC that came out.
It's fun. It's cool because you, we'll talk about it after. Remind me after, because this is not what we're talking about. It has nothing to do with the
So, you've been watching Subnautica. Would you count
stuff on it? Oh, like the little drone thingy?
Would you count like the
Subnautica?
The Ellen Ripley-esque aliens machine as a vehicle?
I've never played it, but like
you've been watching it.
Yeah, the skateboard in Lego Island 2.
Hell yeah. And Lego Island 1.
What about the USNC? I think that's what it's called.
The UNSC Infinity?
Yeah.
I got you. Or the Forward Unto Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're cool. They've
The
crashed because
Batmobile.
they suck, because the UNSC is garbage. Go Covenant.
The Batmobile.
Speaking of Batmobile, so
Walla Walla.
when I was younger, I can't find this game anymore. This is a little off topic, but it's a Batman game, and
Lego Batman. We talked about it.
you could play. It was you could play through what felt like you were playing through Batman Begins, the first Christian Bale Batman.
Okay.
And now that I'm thinking back on it, I wouldn't be surprised if my babysitter just gave me a controller, put the movie on, and was like, "All right, have fun."
Yeah,
And
probably. Your babysitter said this kid's dumb.
It's like,
What?
"Oh my god, this is the best thing ever."
Oh my god, you were dumb. How old were you?
I don't remember.
Titans in Titanfall.
I was gonna.
Those count, right?
Yeah.
It's a vehicle.
I never played Titan. I mean, I played 30 minutes of Titanfall 2 because it was $5, and I was like, fine. Or no, it was $3, so I was like, fine, I'll buy it.
I love Titanfall 2.
I was actually I almost thought they would put Titans in Apex.
It'll happen
It
at some
will.
point.
It will, because they're trying to tie everything to
Right.
Titanfall 2.
We haven't even talked about Forza.
I don't really care
or
about racing.
Need for Speed.
Dude, I had a car in Gran Turismo 6. It was pretty cool.
Actually, speaking of the Batmobile in
Lego
Arkham
Batman.
Knight, people either really liked or they
Really hated?
absolutely hated, because the tank mode was actually pretty janky. And
It was
bad.
a tank.
But it was fun. It was kind of fun just zooming around Gotham City
Nah.
in the Batmobile.
I like the vehicles in Borderlands.
Oh yeah, those can be actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I like the Cyclone in the third game.
I kind of like. I don't even remember. But you can make kind of combo vehicles with different weapons in Dead Rising 2.
Yeah,
and
I like
3.
what about the Slice Cycle or something like that?
Yeah, you could attach chainsaws to your bike and just run through and just start chainsawing. All
I
the
like Dead
zombies.
Rising. It's just a lot of good mindless fun.
Yeah, that's
What about Da Vinci's tank?
Huh.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
He literally talked about that.
Oh, I talked
war
about
machine.
the flying machine.
The war machine.
God, it's been so long since I've played Brotherhood that I don't even remember what happens.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know
I
what
just
to
know
tell
it
you.
takes place in Rome.
Roma.
Roma.
But oh gosh, I'm trying to think of video games I've played recently that have vehicles. And honestly, I can't think of any. Other than, the Normandy that I've already mentioned, and Morgana.
What about Mako?
Oh yeah, the Mako in
Mako?
the first one, which I actually where. Last episode I mentioned that because it's one of the things I was really focused on when they were improving the first game, and it definitely it controls a lot better. It's not as janky movement. The aiming and shooting's a lot better. You move a lot faster because there's a lot of areas for some side quests where it's basically the planet is almost completely empty except for 3 different spots on opposite sides of the map, and you can get there moderately quickly. And it's like the Elder Scrolls where you can basically go up any surface. So yeah, the Mako is actually really good. And then I don't remember what they call it. Basically it's the Mako of Mass Effect Andromeda. That's okay. You can make different upgrades to it and change the color of it and different kind of graphics with it, but it's not as good as the Mako. It's not as iconic as the Mako.
But Brandon, do you have any other vehicles that you want to talk about?
I mean, I like tanks in Battlefield.
Correct.
They're pretty good.
Jeez, I really can't think of vehicles.
They're all the same. Well, I mean, it's just.
Once you talk about one vehicle, it's but this is also the exact same.
If you talk about one vehicle in one racing game, it's basically every car
vehicle.
in
Every vehicle.
every racing game. There's not much difference.
Speed, torque, handling, drift. That's about.
That's
I like
about
the
it.
Weight.
I like the bicicleta in San Andreas.
I talk about bicicleta Pokemon. You say bicicleta silent.
Silent.
What was the game you just
San
said?
Andreas.
San Andreas. Okay, my brain said Silent Hill, and I'm like, that's not correct.
Nope.
I don't think Silent Hill has any vehicles.
I don't think so either. But
I mean, Resident Evil 6, I think you can control a tank for a bit.
In fact, we don't talk about that game.
We just put that game away.
It never happened.
I mean, you have the Lego games with all those ships. And we
I
talked
love
about that in the
spin-
last episode.
Watch it if you listen to it if you haven't.
Please do. But yeah, basically those are like the only vehicles I can think of that really stand out.
Boot car, best car.
Boot car, the best car.
Boot car. Best car. I don't think it's made out of best car though.
No, best car with a K. Well, do we have anything
Oh,
else?
I like Jango Fett's ship in Bounty Hunter. I can't remember the name of it. The ship he has before Slave One.
I think it literally is just a
Slave Zero.
No, it's not.
I think
It's literally a big freighter.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's literally called the Slave One.
That's his current vehicular.
That's Boba Fett's and it's Jango Fett's.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Boba Fett. Boba
Yeah,
Fett.
it's Jester's Legacy. Thank you.
Well, you said Jango Fett's ship name. And
Jango Fett's ship is...
I just typed in Jango
I
Fett's
said
ship
before
name.
Slave One, sir. Anyway.
Jester's Legacy.
Go get yourself 15% discount on Ray's Energy popcorn and everything. And yeah, bye.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you tune into our other episodes and let us know in the comments or via like video message or like email us any other topics you guys want us to cover. Thank you guys for listening and have a good rest of your day.
Good luck. Be safe. Love you.
VG Podcast.